Hello, Grand Avenue friends. I know everybody's busy preparing for Thanksgiving. Some of us are really disappointed we don't get to do the things we traditionally do. Some of us are sad we don't get to be with friends and family that we normally spend time with. To cheer ourselves up, some folks have gone ahead and decorated their homes for Christmas. They're really trying to get the spirit going by an early decoration. Just as we prepare our homes for the Christmas season, we need to think about preparing our hearts. In the Christian year, it's the beginning of the Christian year, and we call this time Advent. At the church, we have an Advent wreath with 5 candles that we light one each Sunday, each of the 4 Sundays of Advent, and then the Christ candle on Christmas Eve. Because many people are not able to worship with us at church, I want to suggest that you prepare an Advent wreath for your home so that you may participate. We've got a traditional Advent wreath here that was given to us by Kathy White a few years ago at Christmas time. And David and I are really excited to be able to use this Advent wreath this year. It's got children of the world around the bottom, and it has the 4 Sundays that are represented by hope, peace, joy, and love. But you can use any kind of candle. Here's an Advent wreath you could easily make with some votives. I'm missing my nursery kids. I have a special Advent wreath just for them that uses Velcro candles, no flames included. So there are many different ways that you can make an Advent wreath, and you might want to go out and cut some greenery from your yard and bring it in to remind you of the ever-living God. What we celebrate in the time of Advent is the coming of light. Now, I'm a big fan of Advent. I've always loved the season, and I've got a whole stack of studies and books and things that have to do with Advent. And obviously, I can't read all of them. Again, we're going to be celebrating this season a little bit different than usual. So what I'm going to do, and what I suggest you might think about doing, is to be very intentional about at least one practice that you will do differently this year. As for me, I need to choose one of these books and really dive into it and get into the Word of God to help prepare my heart for Christ to come again. We may not see as many friends, won't have parties and things like that. So another thing that I'm going to try to do intentionally is to reach out to people with a call or a card, something that I might not do normally. And of course, we're usually scrambling around getting gifts and all kinds of things to give to others. One way that David and I have given the last few years is to think about a person and who could we donate to that would really honor them. That's another thing that we will do intentionally during this season of Advent. We'll read certain scriptures that I'm sure you're familiar with. One of them is from Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 2. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. Some people may feel that they really are in a land of darkness right now. But we know, as we light each candle every Sunday of the Advent wreath, that the light of Christ is coming into our world. Won't you join me and celebrate this Advent season?